Hi everybody, this video is for the kettlebell swing. Now we're going to learn two different versions of the kettlebell swing. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell as well. So I'll show you that modification after we're done with the kettlebell. Now the kettlebell swing is a very hip dominant movement, which means we're going to engage the glutes and hamstrings as we come back and drive the hips forward to propel the kettlebell up, okay? Now, there's two versions that I talked about, is the Russian version and the American version. And the Russian version involves swinging the bell to a shoulder or head height, and the American one will involve that bell going all the way overhead. Now, when we do the American version and the bell is up overhead, it's not gonna be all the way above the crown of our head, but slightly forward, and this is gonna stop the momentum from carrying that bell back and us falling backwards with it, okay? And that's a little bit tricky, dangerous situation that we want to avoid. So when you're doing the American swing and we're coming up, it'll be about right to the forehead and back down. The swing itself carries with it a lot of momentum, so we want to be sure that we are strong and braced in the core. We're always concerned about the core, but also we need to understand that there will be momentum, there will be inertia, there will be this force pulling our body down as the weight comes down, okay? So we need to go with it, okay? We need to be efficient in our movements, and we need to move with the swing of the bell, okay? Now the swing is a straight arm motion. We'll swing either to here or we'll swing up to the American, okay? I'm using a light dumbbell so I can show you the different levels of that swing, okay? Now the Russian swing will stop here. The American swing will stop here, okay? Now, as far as the momentum and the travel of the kettlebell, I find it much better for your lower back, okay? You're gonna get a good lower back workout anyways, but it's less stressful, specifically on your vertebrae, if you can maintain that swing when the bell swings low in a more upright posture, okay? Now a lot of people will swing the kettlebell down here, which is fine, absolutely you could do that, but you will find that your lower back is gonna start burning out, okay? We can do a kettlebell swing more efficiently, work those glutes and get the hip thrust in the swing if we don't go that low. So how low do we need to come with that kettlebell? It is just enough for the bell itself to swing through the legs, okay? The handles on the swing will actually probably touch your inner thigh. And it looks like, in the video, my legs are a little bit wider than a normal squat stance, and you're right. This will accommodate for the bell to swing under the leg and for me to use that momentum on the way back up, okay? So, play around with the lighter weights to feel how that bell is gonna swing, how much force it's gonna pull down with your body, how much force is required to pull the kettlebell back up, okay? We will be swinging 4 reps, so we will be doing a swing over and over and over again, okay? Both hands on the kettlebell, again, it's just enough for the bell, which is the sphere or cannonball looking shape, to go underneath, swing through the legs. We're gonna drive the hips forward, use that momentum to pull the bell either to the American or to the Russian version. Here's the side view of many reps. You start out with your hamstrings engaged, our butt engaged, and of course our core engaged. We come up, thrust the hips. Notice I haven't used any arm movement yet. That'll get momentum going in the swing, and now I could use a little arm either to here or to here, and then bring it back down. As it's coming down, I'm gonna brace that and go with it to start my next swing position. Now I'm already braced in the core, my hip is back and ready to fire again, okay? Or the American. Now if I pause this position, I have a mostly upright torso. It's strong. Some would call this an athletic stance, very similar to receiving a serve in tennis, okay? or blocking if you played football.